people are actually trying to cancel a 16-year-old for making his joke to his mom, who just happens to be Angela Bassett. Alright, I know this video is going to be very unpopular. I know literally most of you guys watching this are going to completely disagree, but there's been this trend on TikTok. Well, first let's clarify. This was a prank that Angela Bassett's son did to Angela Bassett, which is his mother. And basically there's a TikTok trend where kids are filming their parents, and they'll like say this actor passed away at this age, or and see their emotion, especially if it's an actor they resonate with. You've been seeing this trend go on TikTok. Look, I don't go on TikTok. I don't like TikTok. I even tried, if you guys remember in the summer, I tried making a TikTok account to kind of diversify my content, and I just didn't like TikTok. I thought TikTok was kind of useless to me. And I was like, hey, if I want to do shorter content, then I can just do YouTube Shorts. There's no point in having to do both TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And I decided just to put all my balls in the basket in YouTube. But no, there's this trend. We'll watch this video. It's like a 23-second video, and here it is. So the one recording is Angela Bassett's son. I can't remember his name. And then you'll see Angela Bassett and her husband. All right. Alright, so that's the video. He just kind of jokes around that Michael B. Jordan passed away at a certain age. It looks like immediately, I mean, the guy's smiling, the kid's smiling. So I feel like immediately after a while, like probably 10 seconds after the camera stopped rolling, it was like, no, mom, it's just a joke. Who cares? And look, that is playing with her emotions. But the response the people are putting out is so fucking stupid. I'm sorry, can I say this? You do realize this is a 16-year-old kid. I searched him up, and the first result I got was he's 16. This is a fucking teenager. He's a fucking kid. Who cares? And it's not even that big of a fucking joke. Like, I get it. It's a shitty trend. Who cares? But guess what? Let's not pretend like our generations didn't have shitty trends. I always hate this. It's always grown-ass fucking adults complaining about the young generation sucks, the youth sucks, oh, they're sensitive. But then y'all fucking go out of your way to fucking shit on a 16-year-old. Who fucking cares? I'm so done with this performative performances of little motherfuckers going out there being like, oh, well, this joke isn't good. Oh, this generation didn't have good. Back in 2013, I remember people shitted on the Harlem Shake. Back in 2012, people shitted on Gangnam Style. But guess what? That was my generation. People used to shit on Minecraft, but look at it now. It's popular. It's been, for a decade, it's now been a generational thing where people my age, around the 20s, and also kids that are like in their 10s, 12s, it's like now everyone loves Minecraft. It's like they're generational things, and it's like, who fucking cares? I always hate when people make this whole generational thing of, my generation was so perfect. Oh, the 80s were the best. Oh, the 90s were the best. Oh, the 2000s were the best. It's like, bro, just shut the fuck up. We all have biases, and it's not bad to be biased, but bro, stop shitting on people for being born in a certain fucking generation, Like, I'm so fucking done with that. And I see, like, this comment right here really pissed me off. 180p boy says, she already lost one of her Black Panther co-stars, and you saying she lost another. He needs his ass whooped. By the way, no, I'm sorry. If you're a parent that is beating their kid for this like, I shouldn't probably get into this, but I do think kids should be spanked. Now that's just me. Don't go to the bank with that. But if you're hitting your kid for something this dumb, who fucking cares? Everyone makes jokes. When I was younger, my dad would call me a dumb fuck. Anytime I would be working outside with him, he would be like, yo, you're fucking stupid. Although he would say in Spanish, but he would say things like, you're dumb, you're stupid, who cares? It's like, almost every parent does that at some point. They'll call their kid stupid. And it's like, and this is just a quick fucking joke. It's a 23-second joke. And I guarantee you, Angela probably saw her son smiling and was like, oh, okay, it's just a joke. Like, who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? And then the kid had to apologize right here. Let's actually watch his apology. Now, by the way, I'm sorry. This was not... He didn't have to apologize. I'm going to say this right now. He did not need to apologize. He shouldn't have. It's a shitty video. I'll admit that. But he didn't need to apologize. It's just a fucking shitty joke. Who cares? Who cares? First of all, no one was harmed. No one is harmed. It was just a couple of seconds of Angela Bassett being a little surprised. And that was it. That was it. Like I'm so done. I'm just so done with a lot of people virtue signaling and pretending to care about things. Literally, this is just a teenager who's following a trend. It's a shitty trend, sure, but let's talk about the trend. Let's not fucking shit on the 16-year-old who just happened to be a part of it. I'm so done with it. And I know this is not the popular opinion. I've yet to see anyone say what I'm saying right now. But you know what? This is a kid. This is an innocent kid. And now he's being shitted on social media. He's young. He has a future ahead of him. 16-year-olds tend to say some of the stupidest things. And bro, to a lot of the people that are my age, the people who grew up in 2016, 2017, around that time of YouTube, like that was a big generation. Don't act like we're some fucking innocent fucks. Fucking iDubbbz was one of the biggest YouTubers out there. And he would say the hard R N-word. You know, it wasn't good. It still is not good. But that was a big thing. That was a big thing. Fucking, what was PewDiePie? PewDiePie did that shitty joke where he would like pay people $5 to have a sign that said "Death to all Jews" and subscribe to Keemstar. That's a real thing. Go search it up. Go search it up. And it's like I always see this from people that are my age who want to shit on the younger generation. Our generation was fucking cringe. You can't tell me Gangnam Style and Harlem Shake were like these fucking cool things. I guarantee you if those things came out now, it'd still be seen as cringe. It's like, who fucking cares? Every generation has their cringe. Bro, when I see 80s hairstyles and 80s jeans, I'm like, bro, that looks fucking shitty. Baggy ass jeans, weird ass hair, like, bro, come on. Don't tell me y'all's generations is perfect. I'm so done with that. Who fucking cares about your generation, old ass fucking motherfuckers? Like, who cares? But anyways, let's watch his apology.
I would sincerely like to apologize for the Michael B. for taking part.
By the way, you don't need to apologize. Everyone who's offended at this video, you gotta go outside and touch grass. Go outside, touch grass. You're way too much on social media. The only person you should probably apologize to is Angela Bassett, which is your mother. And I guarantee you, all that happened after was because if you watch the video, he's smiling after. He's smiling during it. I mean, not after. Why did I say after? But he's smiling during the fucking video. I guarantee you that his mom quickly went and was like, "Oh yeah," she put two and two together. And also she could probably tell he was recording. Why would you record someone telling them about somebody else's death? Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Like, I'm so done with this whole virtue signaling, this whole pandering of having to pretend to care about things you actually do care about. The only reason why I care about this is I think a 16-year-old kid should not be shitting on. I messed it up. A 16-year-old should not be shitted on just because he made a shitty joke that was a TikTok trend. Who cares? Who cares? Right? And I'm so done with that. I am genuinely done with that, bro. And a lot of people are only saying that because it's the popular opinion. That is true. I hate when people always have to focus on one opinion. That always has to be a popular opinion, but no one wants to have a nuanced conversation on it. Newsflash, 16-year-old follows trend and makes a joke. Who cares? And it's not like a lot of people are pretending as if Angela probably was like majorly traumatized. I guarantee you what really happened was she was shocked, she was surprised, and maybe for a minute she was like, please don't let that be true. And then that's it. That's it. Immediately she was able to put two and two together and say, oh, my son's joking. And he probably makes these jokes with his mom. If he's willing to make this kind of joke, then that probably means he jokes around with his mom often. To me, that shows actually a good relationship with a mother and a son. To me, that's what it shows. And I see people saying he needs to get his ass whooped. He needs to get his phone taken away. Why? Because he made a shitty joke? Right now, all of you right now, when you were 16, you cannot tell me you didn't make shitty jokes. I'll vouch for me. I made far shittier jokes than this kid. I would never talk about a celebrity's death, although this one's a little different because this is somebody who's close with Angela Bassett, Michael B. Jordan. Obviously, they worked on to both Black Panther films. Yes, I spoiled Black Panther Wakanda Forever. There's a scene with Michael B. Jordan returning in that movie. But it's like, who cares? You can't tell me as a teenager you didn't follow trends and you didn't make shitty jokes. Bro, every 16-year-old in the world is cringy. I don't like talking to fucking teenagers. They're all cringy, even though they're only a couple of years younger than me. But they're all fucking cringy, you know? Like, who cares? They're all cringe. We were cringe. I'm so done with this, man. I am so done with this whole shitting on teenagers just because they follow trends. It's like, who cares? Your generation had trends. Our generations had trends. Who fucking cares? This is a shitty trend, but who cares? Oh, the trend itself. Now let's ignore what the son did. The trend itself, who cares? It's celebrities passing away. Who cares? It's just a quick joke. It's clearly played out. I don't like people recording without consent, but guess what? That's been a thing for years. That's literally been like people record each other without consent for years. I mean, fucking 2016, the YouTube prank sphere. Literally, it was just people recording other people for reactions. It's always been a fucking thing, you know. And I don't know. This is the reason why I made this video, because I don't want people to just see one perspective and think I need to follow that perspective. I think in order to have real conversations, we need to have two sides and see, kind of conversate with the other side and just kind of go about it. And to me, I just don't see the point in canceling a teenager. Like, who cares? You made a shitty joke. And I saw some fucking tweet saying, this is a lesson to all teenagers and don't follow shitty trends. Motherfucker, I guarantee you followed a shitty trend. Do not tell me. Do not play this performative bullshit. And who cares? Like, besides this part, who cares? It's just saying that a celebrity passed away. Who cares? Who fucking cares? Like, literally, who cares? Who? If you were to tell me right now that fucking, let's think of an actor's name, Dwayne Johnson. If someone told me Dwayne Johnson died, I'd probably be like, all right, that's unfortunate. I love him as an actor, but I don't know him personally, so I just wouldn't feel any deep sadness or anything like that. Sorry, it's a person I've never met. Why should I feel all that sad about it? Like, thank you for the movies, don't get me wrong. But I don't know you personally. I've never shook in your hand. I've never talked to you. And I'm fine if people have certain reactions, but like, to make that a joke, to say this actor passed away, especially if it's an actor you don't know, I don't see like why get so fucking offended at that. By the way, for the people who are offended at this, you're offended at a teenager making a joke. And it's not even a harmful joke. It was just a joke that for a couple of seconds, Angela was left shocked and then immediately realized, oh, it's clearly a joke. It's like, you could tell, like, she hugs her son and clearly she put two and two together, and I guarantee her son also explained it as a joke after. Like, who cares? Who cares? Like, and now we have to start asking, what are the jokes we can make and which we can't, you know? But we live in this weird time where everyone's sensitive. Not just fucking kids, not just fucking teenagers, but also with like 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds. Like, on my Twitter, I interact with a lot of older men. There's like that sounded weird, but there's a lot of older guys that follow me on Twitter, mainly because of the movie sphere I'm in. And a lot of them always talk about, this generation's so sensitive, this generation's this generation that. But then they cry when a teenager does anything. They like bitch and cry. And then they'll play this whole tough guy persona, being like, oh, well, I'm a man and you need to listen to me because I'm older than you. It's like, who fucking cares? You're a guy on the internet. Go touch grass. What are you doing on Twitter at the age of 60? Like, who fucking cares? Oh, that's a joke, obviously. But it's like, who cares? Who cares? Like, genuinely, I don't know who fucking cares about this. But anyways, let's watch his apology. And by the way, this kid didn't need to apologize. He didn't. I'll be straight up. If I'm this kid, I would not have apologized. I would have just fucking said, fuck y'all guys, and I can go suck my dick. I would honestly make that video. Because at the end of the day, who cares? Sorry, you guys are canceling a 16-year-old for a joke that you guys should not even feel offended about. I get there's jokes that you should feel offended about, or you feel, because at the end of the day, you don't get to choose to be offended. But at the end of the day, you're mad that a kid made a quick joke at his mom, and within like 10 seconds, it was like, who cares? Like, eventually it was just back to normal. Who cares? But too many people want a virtue signal. That's it.
And it's such a harmful trend. I apologize to Michael.
By the way, I don't want to be that guy. I don't know how this kid talks or anything, but this feels like such a performative apology. That's the one point where I will shit on the kid. But then again, he's young. He feels the need to have to follow what everyone tells him. And also, when you're 16, you don't really know what it's like to be in the spotlight, but
Michael B. Jordan's entire family, his extended family, and him directly, as he is an idol of mine.
First of all, I don't see why I apologize to Michael B. Jordan's family. No rational human being saw this video and immediately thought Michael B. Jordan passed away. Right now, I'll make a fucking joke right now. Let's see, fucking Tom Cruise died. Tom Cruise fell out of a plane and died. Do I now need to apologize to Tom Cruise's family? No. Now, if the kid went out and made it sound like this was real, then yeah, there he would need to apologize, because there that could be misinformation. He could be lying. I mean, obviously it would be a lie, and he could cause like some harm if some, like, let's say a family member saw that and thought, oh wait, my, I don't know, cousin, uncle, whatever passed away. That's a surprise. That's sad. But obviously, clearly, when you watch the video, you know the kid is joking. You immediately, even if you don't like the video, you can admit that clearly that was not real information. That was not real information. Nobody watched that video and thought Michael B. Jordan passed away. So why apologize? Who cares? That's just words. Who cares? All right.
And taking part in a trend like this is completely disrespectful.
How though? Somebody explain to me, how is it disrespectful? How? What is disrespectful about telling your parents, oh, this actor passed away? Who cares? First of all, the actor didn't pass away. The actor is not affected by this. So how would this be a harmful, to me it's just cringe. To me it's just cringe. But who cares? Everyone's cringe. You're cringe. I'm cringe. My neighbors over there are cringe. Everyone's cringe. Like, okay? I'm not going to cancel a fucking 16-year-old kid for some cringy behavior. It's not disrespectful, first of all. It's not. Now, with this one, you could say this is more shocking just because, of course, Angela knew Michael B. Jordan. But still, I don't know. But
I don't wish any bad ramifications.
Kid, please never make another apology. This feels very performative. I'll say that.
Of my actions upon his family, nor my parents, as they deserve none of the backlash. And I own this was a mistake, and I hope this can be a teaching lesson to anyone else who uses social media as a tool and a source of entertainment to truly understand that your actions can have consequences that extend beyond you. I apologize for any hurt that my actions may have caused Mr. Jordan or my parents or anyone else who could have been.
I do think the kid was genuinely sad because when you're 16, you're still learning about the world. You're still learning about life in general. You're learning to become a man during that time period, and you don't know what your beliefs are. You don't know what you really think because you're so young and you haven't experienced the world. And I can't blame this kid for feeling saddened seeing all these people shit on him, especially because his mother is a obviously celebrity. To him it's like, it's almost like the whole world is against him at this moment, and it feels like he did something bad. And I do feel bad for this kid because he's just a kid who didn't even say anything all that bad. That's the thing that really saddens me about this whole situation. People are so invested in wanting to shit on younger generations or call out the cringe or call out toxic behavior that they don't stop to realize that the people you're affecting are human beings. And people don't want to look at things objectively. They just want to look in the quick lens and think, okay, which tweet will get me more likes? Oh, I get to crap on this person? Oh my god, I guess so. Oh, I need to sound virtuous, so I'll shit on this person that's already being shitted on? It's like, okay. Who cares? Right? And that's the thing that saddens me about this. He's just a kid. It's just a kid, and you guys are fucking shitting on him. Y'all are acting as if he's fucking Satan himself. And y'all are acting like he's the fucking Antichrist, man. It's the thing that really saddens me about this whole situation. It's just a teenager. And I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I need to clarify that to everyone watching. This kid is innocent. I get it. It's a performative apology, but I genuinely do think this is how he felt. In this whole situation, the only person that was affected by it was him. Because Angela Bassett, within 10 seconds immediately, was like, okay, that wasn't real. The people reacting on Twitter, you guys don't genuinely feel offended. I genuinely don't think you guys are genuinely offended. I think you guys are just pretending. Because I don't see anyone I don't see why. A kid jokes with his mom that Michael B. Jordan passed away. Who cares? Okay. And the only one affected by this is the kid. Getting all this backlash, getting all this shit, feeling like the world is against him. The only one affected is this kid. And want to know why? Because a lot of you guys wanted to pretend to care. You guys wanted to act virtuous. And now this kid's affected.
Right. Involved in this, and I am truly and sincerely sorry, and I apologize. Thank you so much for your time. I would sincerely like to apologize for...
I actually want to see some of the clips. Now look at his parents. What would he even try? Well, I'll say this. I'll say this right now. if I was the kid, now I probably wouldn't react the same way if I was 16-year-old. But let's say I did this now, the same exact thing. Let's say Angela Bassett is my mom, and I make this joke. Now I would immediately I would apologize to my mom, because that is a person she knows. Because I wouldn't do the same with my mom, but who cares? It's a 16-year-old that made the joke. But let's say I needed to respond. I would make a video and say, to those who feel offended, y'all can stay feeling that way. Y'all can keep feeling that way. But at the end of the day, you guys aren't truly affected. I didn't lie about I didn't lie to you guys about this person dying. I didn't say jack shit about it. So, yeah, you guys can suck my dick. That's how I would say, honestly, I'd admit. I immediately thought as he. Scamber Rose says, nah, if I walk in my living room and tell my parents a random black celebrity died, then say, lol, JK, it's going to turn into a lecture about the power of the tongue. Who cares, though? Celebrities pass away. They're all humans. It's just a quick joke, though. It's just a quick joke. I get it. There's shitty jokes out there. Again, let's talk about iDubbbz back in 2016. Most popular YouTuber, but yet he would call people the hard R N-word out there. It's like, okay, but this joke really didn't affect anything besides just 10 seconds of his mom being surprised, and then immediately just who cares after? Like, it was just like okay, like, I guarantee you that's what happened. And Angela was like, oh, okay. Oh, you were just joking. Okay, good. And then she moved on. That's probably what happened. I do like the people that are joking about the ass whooping. That's funny. I'm fine with that. Gurdar says, 1 million people partook in this trend. I don't condone it, but how did you all single out this one person to the point of tears? I don't know. Okay, let's actually read Pam's. This tweet is actually interesting. 1 million people told their mom that one of her close friends / colleagues died after she had already lost another friend colleague from the same project. It's not the same. And if you don't know who his parents are, this is not your convo to have. No, everyone can have the conversation, as long as you try at least going into it. I don't like when people say, oh, you can't be in this conversation. No, I think with conversation you should. Although you should explain things to that person, especially if it's like something that's very important, very crucial. But here's the thing. Now, this is the asshole. If the kid had... Look, this is the only way I would have shitted on the kid. And let's say the kid, with a straight face, with the phone hiding, a camera hiding somewhere, and said, Mom, Michael B. Jordan passed away. And she just allowed her to cry and feel emotion. Like that... There, I would be like, okay, kid, this is like some demon. Like, you are genuinely a spawn of the Antichrist if you're saying this. Right? But what we really had was the son with an obvious camera recording her, obviously smiling and saying, Michael B. Jordan passed away. Angela reacts quickly, and she's like, what? Like, you can tell she's shocked. But immediately... in the clip, you literally see her coming back, and you could tell she can notice him smiling and him recording, and within seconds, boom, done. It's a shitty joke, no doubt about that. I'm not saying everyone should make this joke, but at the end of the day, it's a shitty joke that quickly got resolved within 5 seconds. And at the end of the day, I don't see the big deal with it. Now, yes, this one's a little more different than the other TikTok trends, where in this one, that was a person she knew. But again, it was resolved within 10 seconds. She just felt a minute of shock. Or not a minute, but like 10 seconds of shock. And immediately figured it out. I guarantee you, Angela didn't feel affected at all after. Right? And at the end of the day, the difference is, this is a kid. This is a teenager. Like, first of all, I don't know how close Chadwick and... I do think Chadwick and Angela were close, but I don't know how close Chadwick and this guy were. Like, I don't know how close they were. So maybe the kid didn't feel affected by his death and probably didn't really realize the repercussions of it all. And also, I'll say this too. Nobody knows Angela Bassett more than probably her kid. So, don't you now have to ask the question why this kid felt the need to make this joke? Not saying that it's a good joke, but I'm putting 2 and 2 together. He probably jokes around with his mom all the time. This joke just happened to be the one shitty joke. I remember I would make shitty jokes. Like, like I make jokes all the time, but usually my goal is to make the other person laugh because I often feel like there's no purpose in making the joke if I can't make the other person laugh. But there have been times where I'll make a shitty joke and I'll like feel bad about it. And that's just what happens in life. That's just what happens in life, man. Whether it's your friends, your family, who cares, you know? At the end of the day, you're going to make that one shit joke that you don't actually mean. And this one just happened to be put out there publicly for millions of people to watch. Also, if Angela really felt so emotional, why do you think her son felt the need to upload it? I guarantee you her son immediately told Angela, because remember, she goes back. That means she could see that he was recording. If Angela didn't want that public, if Angela didn't want this at all, then why would the kid even upload it? You know, the kid could have just easily deleted it, but Angela clearly saw it, and she was probably like, okay, it's just a quick joke. But yeah, that's my thoughts. I feel like, and look, y'all can disagree. Y'all can completely disagree, but please explain it in the comment sections, because again, all I'm seeing is 16-year-old kid makes shitty joke and people are shitting on him for it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you like this kind of content, there's more of it here on the Multiverse and Movies. I want to have more of these conversational videos. I've not gone back to this kind of like my content has started becoming shorter and shorter and shorter. But this is the first video of 2023. Happy New Year's to everyone watching. I hope y'all had a wonderful 2022 and may 2023 be amazing, wonderful, great, fantastic. May it be cinema at its peak. Thank you guys for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see y'all next time.